Hi, my name is Henri. I'm the new youth director here at Northminster Church, and I'm super excited to be here. I just graduated with my bachelor's from the University of Cincinnati in sports administration. So I'm from Louisville, Kentucky, big family, one of 7. We were homeschooled until like high school, middle school, so youth was just chaotic and fun, and we were running around in the woods, ton of stuff like that. Hobbies now, still love sports. That's why I studied sports administration. Like to play basketball and football still with my friends. I just got into pickleball, not too good at it, but trying to get better. Other hobbies, I like chess. If you want to play, please reach out to me. I'm looking for more people to play. I started taking jiu-jitsu classes like a year and a half ago, so that's a lot of fun, just a fun hobby. I like a lot of active things, a lot of moving things, and then I just like hanging out with people and getting to know people. So I first fell in love with ministry through my on-campus church, H2O. I got involved there with their life groups, and I became a leader of a life group, and so I really saw how big ministry was for young adults. And then how it transitioned to youth was through my church. I got connected to this nonprofit in Price Hill called Lord's Gym Ministries, and they do a bunch of sports with youth. And so being a sport administration major, I thought that was a good way to get my feet wet. And so I started interning there, and so we would do basketball programs, football programs, I would help coach. But one of the biggest things was there was a big ministry component where we would do devotionals, we would share the gospel, we would try to disciple kids. And so I realized that not only do I like working with youth, I really like there being a ministry component. Okay, one of my favorite ministries that I got involved with at UC was this youth resiliency ride, which was through Lord's Gym, where we took youth on a really long bike ride over the summer. Yeah, so this was super crazy. So the CEO there, he's a big cyclist. He once biked coast to coast to raise money for the ministry, but he had this idea. He wanted to take a couple youth in our programs on a bike trip from Pittsburgh to DC. There's these bike trails that run that route, so you're not on a highway, it's a safe route, and it's around over 300 miles. So he recruited a bunch of youth, and then he obviously needed adult chaperones, and I was interning there at the time, so he came to me and said, "Henri, do you want to be a part of this?" And I wasn't too sure about it at the start, but I was like, okay, I'll do it for the kids. And it turned out to be a super exciting event. We biked a ton every day, and then we would have devotionals at night. I grew really close to the kids, and we got to share the love of Jesus with them on the trip. Okay, so right now, over the next couple months, I have 3 pillars that I want to lean on. First is community. So I love how they say it on the website, this idea of people who do life together. So really creating these friendships for the youth where they're doing things outside of just Sunday, where they're doing homework together, where they're going to games together, where they're really friends. And so that's going to involve a lot of small group work, a lot of prayer groups, a lot of one-on-one time, 3-on-3 time, where the kids are getting to know each other in more intimate settings. I also want to see cross-generational community. So we're talking a lot about how we can get, the older people involved here, we can get the youth involved in the service, and so they can get to know each other and not be strangers and feel like it's one big family. Another big thing is worship. We have an amazing space up here for worship, so obviously we already know the Sunday worship is super good. We'd like to bring that to Sunday night, so I'm actively recruiting and looking for people to help us out with that. And if there's anyone who would like to be a part of that, definitely reach out to me. And then with the nonprofit background, service is really important to me. So again, we want to get people involved in, welcome team here, get them involved in the nursery down there, just different things like that, and then get outside these 4 walls of the church and get involved in the community and just show our faces and show the youth that, even though you're young, you can have a great impact in your community. I'm super excited to be here. I'm super thankful and blessed for this opportunity, and I cannot wait to meet all of you.